how about that first weekend of madness? Who has a perfect bracket? That's right, nobody. Illinois, I didn't see it coming, but I should have seen it coming. Anytime you see Loyola on your bracket, it should give you a form of PTSD, considering what happened in 2019 when that team went to the Final Four. You know, I saw them in there and how they had another hot team, Georgia Tech, in the first round. And I was like, all right, Loyola's going to win this. But then they got the number 2 overall, number 1 seeds. And Illinois was just outmatched. They weren't ready for the Ramblers. There's some type of something behind the magic of Loyola, and I'm a believer now. That's right. I'm a believer. But for everybody who did completely bust their bracket and picked Illinois to win, there are second chance brackets for sure. You can click the link in my bio on Instagram, or I'll link it in the comment section or in the descriptors on my other social media sites, so you can still have a little fun with the tournament. But for the purpose of today, we're going to talk about what's left in the tournament. You think it's over, you can still pick the top seeds to run through. We're not quite there yet. So let me start at the top. Number 1, Baylor and Villanova. I'm taking chalk on this. I got Baylor. Next up, Arkansas and Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts, they ain't done yet. They still got a lot more havoc they've got to put out. So I'm taking Oral Roberts for the Elite 8. Loyola, Oregon State, you guys already know how I feel. Oregon State, they're not supposed to be here either. They won they're in the tournament because they won their Pac-12 tournament, and they're still rolling, but the party's over. Loyola is the king of the underdogs, and they're going to take out the other possible underdog. So I'm taking Loyola Elite 8. Cuse in Houston. This one's a tough one. Boeheim, buddy, he's just putting them up. Buckets. But I think Houston's a solid team. I mean, I had them in a first round upset a couple brackets, but I knew if they did that, they were just going to roll. So I'm taking Houston for Elite 8. On the other side, I'm sticking with the Zaga bandwagon, or taking out Creighton in that story. Then I'm taking USC over Oregon. Continue the Pac-12 is taking out one of their own, but they're going to be in the Elite 8. Michigan and Florida State. I think it's time for Michigan to say goodnight. I'm taking Florida State on this one. And finally, UCLA and Bama. I'm taking Bama. That's right. So let's keep this train rolling and jump right in to the Elite 8 matchups. So I'm taking Bama over FSU for the Final Four, which I had in my original bracket. And I'm taking Zaga to the Final Four, which I had in my original bracket. Baylor for the Final Four, which I had in my original bracket. And finally, I'm going to take Loyola for the Final Four, which I did not have in my original bracket. And I'm not going to stop this Rambler party. I don't know why, but I'm not going to stop it. So I'm going to take Loyola over Baylor for the championship game, and I'm going to take Zaga over Bama for the championship game. And guess what? Why not? It's 2021. I'm taking Loyola to win a national championship. So before I close, shout out to the NC State Wolfpack ladies basketball team. Sweet 16, they're going to go all the way. That's why I'm geared up today. So join me with the second chance brackets. I can't create a group, but we can still talk trash. You can post your bracket on my feeds. I'm gonna post my bracket on here as well. These are my picks. They might not be your picks, but they are mine. This is March Madness. The party ain't over. The party ain't over. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. King out.